With the internet and technology becoming essential in today's new normal, one author writes about techniques on how to adapt and overcome challenges in the digital age. Entrepreneur Maulik Parekh is out with a new book, Futureproof Your Career and Company. He joins us on the final word tonight. Good evening, Maulik. Thank you for being here. Let me start by asking, we're now living in unprecedented and uncertain times because of this global pandemic. A lot of companies have been thrown out of business and subsequently careers are gone. But why are the next few years, you think, shaping up to be the most disruptive of our time?
Sure. Well, good to be with you, David. First of all, thank you for having me. I know everybody's very focused right now on working with this COVID-19 crisis, but I think it would be a mistake for us to spend all of our efforts and energy on how to overcome this crisis. I think it would be important for us to take a step back and look at the horizon and look at the storms that are coming together and potentially create a perfect storm in next 5 to 10 years. The reason I think the next decade is going to be very disruptive for us is because of the three very critical and powerful forces. Number one, artificial intelligence. According to a recent study, some 375 million jobs throughout the world would be displaced because of AI and automation. Some of the jobs will be completely changed because of automation, and most of the jobs will have to figure out a way how to work with AI. The second disruptive force that I think we need to focus on is the digital natives. By 2030, 2/3 of the global workforce will be digital natives, either the millennials or the Gen Zers. And they are a different breed altogether. We must understand them. We must learn how to work with them, because right now they are just the interns and the entry-level employees. But in the next 10 years, they will be they will be occupying the positions of influence and power. And the third force is actually the gig economy. And you had a segment earlier about OFWs. Think about it. Because of the gig economy now, Filipinos don't have to leave the Philippines to make a good living to support their families back in the country. They can actually work here in the Philippines from their home and support the global economy.
Of course, very important points you're raising there. But of course, also we cannot discount how this pandemic is also affecting us, because we don't know until when this will be within our midst. But this has made a lot of impact on a lot of aspects of our lives. And as you pointed out, this has also forced us to go digital. Should we be concerned that the technology could be taking our jobs?
Absolutely. So, if your job has the things that you do as part of your job is repetitive, is boring, and is predictable, then AI can do your job. If your job has a very well-defined objective, and if you have a large set of historical data that you can feed the AI algorithm with, then AI can do your job. And the third thing is, if your job requires only basic cognitive skills, such as learning, reasoning, predicting, then AI can do your job. For example, if you're watching Netflix at home and it gives you that you may also like these recommendations, those recommendations are done by AI. The AI is learning about your viewing habits and predicting what you would like.
Right. Maulik, your book aims to teach readers how to future-proof their careers and companies. You've lived here in the Philippines for more than a decade, so you must be familiar with the business and career landscape here. But very briefly, tell us, how will this book be particularly helpful for Filipino leaders as well as for ordinary career persons like us?
Absolutely. So, the book is divided into three segments. The first segment talks about the forces that we just talked about. The second segment talks about the 5 dimensions of the future that you must master, you must understand to future-proof your career. And then the third segment talks about the 5 dimensions of the future that you must master as leaders to future-proof your company. So, for example, in the case of career, future is going to be artificial intelligence. For you to future-proof yourself in the world of artificial intelligence, you have to be the kind of human, David, that AI cannot replicate. So you have to be creative. You have to be inspiring. You have to work with unusual set of data that AI is not able to do today.
Maulik Parekh, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you being here tonight. Futureproof Your Career and Company is now available online, so go get a copy.